All right, y'all. So this is going to be kind of random tandem going on here, but I see a lot of stuff about parents and teachers complaining about the remote learning, and I can say something because I don't have a student who is in school, but I do work in a school with students with special needs. So I know both ends of being a working parent at home with your kids all day long. Now, I want to say that I'm not trying to belittle anybody. I'm not trying to say that somebody's doing something right, somebody's doing something wrong. But y'all, we got to stop. You parents are not homeschooling. You are doing homework. You are providing support for your kids. Your teachers are busting their tails to put the learning together for these kids that have access to this remote learning. So, and it's just because I keep saying, man, I'm a homeschool teacher now, and my teachers aren't doing anything. You know, I can go homeschool my kids forever. Now, you go ahead. If you really think that it's that easy to homeschool your kids, more power to you. But, you know, these teachers are working longer hours and harder than they ever worked in the classroom, and we bust our tails in the classrooms. I'm not even going to tell you, you know, I know teachers that stay there until 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night, every night. Just so they can make sure that all the kids have everything they need and to meet with parents and to have conferences with parents who work after hours. Like, you know, they go above and beyond. I'm sure that there are some that don't, but the ones that I know, they really do. And I'm watching these teachers spending 60, 70, 80 hours a week trying to get lessons in on Google Classroom and trying to meet each child's IEP, y'all. Some of these teachers have 25, 30 kids in their classroom, and they're having to modify or try to tweak a lesson for certain students. They're not just throwing one Google Classroom up there and saying, all right, y'all have at it, free, you know, we're going to throw you to the wolves. They're going in and doing individualized plans for those who need them. And you have questions, they're doing conference hours, they're doing all this stuff. And then these you know, and I see, you know, the teachers, I see it on some of the memes, teachers talking about, you know, all these parents, now they can understand why we, you know, what's going on with their kids. Well, you know, every kid acts different when they're at home. Every kid acts different when they're with their mama. Every kid acts different when they're with their daddy. Every kid acts different with their grandparents, and every kid acts different at school. Like, it is just, nobody gets the same kid. So, some of y'all might be realizing that your kids might be a little bit more difficult than what you anticipated. And some of you might be going, man, my kid just flies through this. Like I don't understand what that teacher's talking about. Just remember that everything is different. There's not the same type of distractions. There's not the same type of environment anymore. These poor kids are going through so much. They're taking their social away. They're taking, you know, their social interactions. They're taking their time to be kids away. They can't even go outside and play with their friends. So, you know, I really feel bad for them all. Like, my 5-year-old doesn't understand. He's like, man, he sees a Zoom meeting and he's like all excited because he can see people. So I'm sure that I think that it's more like we just need to come together and actually just talk and support each other instead of going, man, this person, I hope this person actually sees how this child really acts now. Well, you know what? They probably ain't. They probably are not seeing how that child behaves in that classroom because they're still with their parent. And then, you know, the parents are like, man, did that kid act like this at school? Man, that teacher been telling me this all year long. I didn't listen. I didn't see it. So guys, you know, just remember that, you know, teachers love your kids. They love their students. They want to do what's best for them. And then, you know, we know that those are your babies. But, you know, homeschooling and coming up with a whole entire lesson and doing every bit of the research and everything that goes into it, and actually just helping your child with a lesson that's already being provided for them is two very different things. It takes hours, painstaking, and these teachers are also at home with their families trying to balance family just like you are. So family and work, and they're putting these 80, 90 hours in. So I just think that, you know, let's be considerate of that. Let's remember that we're in this together. We're all struggling to figure out the new norm, and hopefully it doesn't last that long, but it's out there. It's for everybody. It is what it is. It's just I'm just here. It's random tandem posts. There's some things that I was seeing on Facebook because I need to get off some social media. Let me just tell you that. But just seeing these posts and you see all these memes and you see all the comments and you're reading them and it's so depressing. And I know that it's hard trying times, y'all. We don't know how to act with all this, but just remember that we would rather be at school with your kids than at home trying to teach your kids, deal with conference calls, deal with conference meetings and teacher parent meetings and one-on-one instruction and trying to take care of our own children and our own parents and everything else that's going on. And we're having the same stresses that you do. So just trying to make sure everybody stays mindful of that. Just remember that you don't need to sit your kid in front of a computer for 8 hours. Like, y'all, man, come on. In school, yeah, they do all these same lessons in the computers and stuff, but they have breaks. And then just remember that they're stressed out too. And learning can be done all day long, and it doesn't have to be only in the classroom. It doesn't have to only be on the computer. There are so many things that you could do to make fun and just engage your child to help them understand. And there's so many resources on the internet, y'all. There's so many resources. You can look up how to teach anything. Just like I said, this is random. I just want you guys to know that there's no reason for anybody to be all hostile and stuff. We love these kids. That's what matters is the kids. That's enough. Just random tandem. We love you. Bye.